Today we celebrate Saint Margaret of Cortona, a penitent born in the Florence area. Her daddy was a small farmer. Her mother died when she was 7. Her stepmother didn't care much for her. So rejected at home, she eloped with a young guy from Montepulciano and bore him a son out of wedlock. After 9 years, her lover was murdered without warning, so she left and returned as a penitent to her father's house. But her father refused to accept her and her son. So where did she go? She went to the Franciscans, who accept everybody, and that was in Cortona. Margaret had difficulty overcoming temptations of the flesh, and one Sunday she returned to Loviana with a cord around her neck. At Mass she asked pardon for her past scandal. She attempted to mutilate her face but was restrained by fire junta. Margaret earned a living by nursing sick ladies. Later she gave this up to serve the sick poor without recompense. Eventually she joined the Third Order of St. Francis, and her son also joined the Franciscans a few years later. She advanced rapidly in prayer and was said to be in direct contact with Jesus, as exemplified by frequent ecstasies. Friar Junta recorded some of the messages she received from God, not all related to herself, and she courageously presented messages to others. In 1286, Margaret was granted a charter, allowing her to work for the sick poor on a permanent basis. Others joined with personal help and some with financial assistance. Margaret formed her group into tertiaries, and later they were given special status as a congregation called the Poverelle, the Poor Ones. She also founded a hospital at Cortona and the Confraternity of Our Lady of Mercy. Some in Cortona turned on Margaret, even accusing her of illicit relations with Friar Junta. All the while, Margaret continued to preach against vice, and many through her returned to the sacraments. She also showed extraordinary love for the mysteries of the Eucharist and the Passion of Jesus Christ. Divinely warned of the day and hour of her death, she died in 1297, having spent 29 years performing acts of penance. She was canonized in 1728. Margaret, the beautiful name, comes from the Greek meaning pearl. You should all be pearls of beauty in the eyes of the Lord by doing his will. Yes? Of course. God bless you.